Om Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. Last class we saw, I loved to visit. Ramakrishna is telling his younger days of school-going days before he came to Dakshineswar. I love to visit free-eating places maintained for holy men and poor, and would watch them for hours. Not only that, there was in Kamarpukur itself, there was even now it is there, a small inn-like place which is connecting, a road is connecting this Kamarpukur, actually their living room, houses are there, a farm is there is a road which goes and links to a main road which goes to Puri Jagannath. So monks used to go, sannyasis, sadhus, and other pilgrims used to go in that street, in that main road, and in the corner there was an inn-like place. Now also it is maintained and it is there, where the sadhus and other people used to come and spend their nights. About every 20-30 kilometers, or now in those days miles, you would find a place where they can take rest at night. The usual walking speed of a person is about 20 kilometers per day. Comfortably a person can walk for 20 kilometers. So every 20 kilometers in the forests and all, Britishers' time, inside the forest, the roads, every 14, it is a forest, for foresters to move and check and keep everything intact. Every 14 kilometers, present kilometers, 14 kilometers, there is a rest house. In pilgrim centers going streets, we usually find 20 miles. Inns used to be there. The kings or the people who live around used to make arrangement for their food and water. So Ramakrishna was one of the boy who used to serve these holy men, carrying the water. Always he is busy with carrying water. They will wash their hands and feet and face. For that they need buckets of water. Sometimes if there is no nearby well or river, then they want the water for taking bath also. So there we see Sri Ramakrishna doing odd jobs, going helping them in whatever possible way. A sadhu is there who cannot walk. He is dragging his body and moving about. He would help them get the food from houses, collect the food from houses and bring and give. For all water supply was being done. For sadhus, it was done by Sri Ramakrishna as a boy, Gadai. So is to watch for hours. I love to hear the reading of sacred books such as Ramayana and Bhagavata. If the readers had any affectations, I could easily imitate them and would entertain others with my mimicry. We had Bhagavata, Harikatha here. Someone came and did. After his going, everybody in the ashrama was able to repeat what he used to repeat, the sounds he would make, and again you utilize some words, funny expressions, and those things which they repeat. People will. Do you remember anything? So it used to be very funny way of expressions. Nodra, Kelidra, like that. These are called affectations. And then making gestures, now and touching something. So you make the mimicry of those people and enjoy it. I understood the behavior. Here you see scriptures. One is the serving the people. How how it jumps, you see. When children are there, their innocence is being shown, and the way in which they spend the rest of their life. And how a person can maintain his own standard of purity, divinity, and all that from childhood. Sri Ramakrishna is the example. Vivekananda's life, when we study, we see him a model at every level. How to be a boy in this house, how to be a child in the house, how a schoolboy, how an ideal schoolboy will be there, a college boy, as a sadhaka, as a siddha, as a guru. He is icon of all. He is not only youth icon, every level of growth of. Similarly here, Sri Ramakrishna, you see, is maintaining that childhood purity and divinity as it is throughout. And the same trend. Then he is coming next to the feeding others and all that. Physical services they offer and serving the needy. And then scriptures, authorities from where we get the authentic source of what is God, what is nature, what is life, all these secrets, what is the purpose of life, where are we to go, how to evolve, all these secrets are given in the scriptures. And nature of the people. When we come to Mahabharata, you will see all types of people, good, bad, right, the cheats and what all. Shakuni's nature, Duryodhana's nature, all this. There comes Ravana, all these characters, like Vibhishana, the faithful one. Entirely different. Hanuman, each character, Draupadi, everybody, Dharmaraya, entirely Bhima, you selected specimens you will see there. So the observation, how deep must be our observation of this world to understand the human nature, good and bad, right and wrong, the concept of moral perfection. One is scriptures. Now I understood the behavior of women very well, imitate their words and intonations. I could easily, it is the inner stuff of women is entirely different from men. The convincing has to take place in women from outside. Nothing comes from inside for them. Tell a story, they will get transformed. But tell a story to a man, he will not get transformed. He appreciates and goes, it is good. Otherwise, he will criticize and go, or comment and go. But he will not get transformed. Women deeply take it and they undergo transformation. If it is good, bad, everything. If we tell a bad story also, they have something to gain from that. Peculiar nature of women, because they have to take great responsibility in the life. Family responsibility, whole responsibility of bringing up children, giving them samskaras, all these have to be looked after by the women. So nature has provided a different nature in women. They cannot err also. The scars that find when they err in the heart is deeper than men. So these are the things Sri Ramakrishna notices. I understood the behavior of women very well and imitated their words and intonations. I could easily recognize immoral women. Immoral widows part their hair in the middle and perform their toilet with great care. Performing toilet means dressing up, putting colors, lipstick, this, that, and all. We call it performing toilet with great care. Usually, what is put is women put sindoor and eye-tex is common. Eye-tex is common. Other lipstick is not common in India. It is looked down upon in the society, especially in the earlier days. Now also, women do not entertain it much. But other things, scents using, sandal paste, this, that, and bindi in the face, washing the face and keeping it neat and clean with great care. They have very little modesty. The way they sit is so different. But let us not talk of worldly things anymore. The nature is depicting the nature. There will be good people, there will be bad people. Understand, live. And the thing is always, whenever you see a defect, see the God has provided for everyone, and in everyone, the nature has provided a system which can take them forward. And when we went to Kailas Mansarovar, there were vehicles. Those vehicles are made of special design. If they can run in ice, you have to change certain things. It can run in ice. It can go inside the water. River is full, we will take the inside the water. You will close everything and go. It can fall from 10 feet vertically. It should not fall like this. It can fall and move. So many varieties. It has 19 gears. Suppose it enters a river, it is not able to come out. He will put, one will be moving this way, one will be moving, it will be throwing away the vehicles to some other place. The system is made under any condition. In sand it can go. In boulders it can go. Slippery ground it can go safely. System is designed under any condition. It must be able to take its own way. Similarly is the human system. Anything, you might have committed great sins also, And you have the tendency also, the plan of nature is evolution of the jiva. And that system is always kept within every jiva to evolve. So nobody is lost but delayed. It passes through a lot of suffering and bondage. If it is little cautious, it can avoid all sufferings and go fast. Master asked Rakhal to sing, Ramlal to sing. The master asked Ramlal to sing. Ramlal sang. Who is this terrible woman, dark as the sky at midnight? Who is this woman dancing over the field of battle, like blue lotus that floats on a crimson sea of blood? Who is she clad alone in the infinite for a garment, rolling her three great eyes in frenzy and savage fury? Under the weight of her tread, the earth itself is trembling. Shiva, her mighty husband, who wields the fearful trident, lies like a lifeless corpse beneath her conquering feet. The Kali is being described. The Kali, the Kala, great time. Time is one thing that doesn't keep anything existing for long. Everything is comes under the jurisdiction of time. Kalo Jagad Bhakshaka. It goes on. The child is born, it is moving towards death. Every moment it is moving towards death. That's why we see in Bhagavad Gita, he doesn't show the creative process. He doesn't show the sustaining process of nature. He shows only the destructive aspect. Everything is moving into the mouth of the Lord. It has come into existence is not shown. It is sustaining is not shown. Because at the birth, death has appeared. It is being sustained. It is moving, sustenance is moving towards death. Birth is welcome for the death. If child is born, means it has already welcomed the death. Death is what we see in the nature. Nature, everything is moving into destructive part. Anything you see, it is moving towards ultimate destruction. Except spirit, Chaitanya. Whole nature is constantly changing, it's flux. There is no end, it is endless. So we see here that Kala is eating away everything that is called Smashana. It looks like, if you observe, everything is going away, everything is going away. It looks like a cremation ground. Everything is ending, moving towards death. We will not realize because we are busy with certain things occupying our mind. Otherwise, you will become immediately alert. We want to transcend and go beyond. Before the death appears, I must know my immortality. So this aspect is called Kali and Kala. The power which is making this move, great move. Yatha pravritti prasrita purani. How that was put into action. That is going on and on at all times. Moving. So this is called Mahakali and Mahakala. When it is individually, within the nature, everything is moving in a cyclic way. The sunrise and sunset, days and night, seasons. Again and again they are appearing and moving. It's going away. Winter came, winter disappeared. Summer came, summer disappeared. Everything is in motion. So there are small cycles, season cycle. My day and night cycle. I am passing through Jagrata, Swapna, Shushupti every day. These are small cycles within the nature. Water falling, evaporating and falling again as rain. These are part of nature. When we go to the cosmic level, huge cycles, millions and millions of years to go to the optimum level. Again, millions and millions of years to retractive phase, to go back to the cause. Again, projection. When I sleep, my time ends. The moment I sleep, my time ends. The universal time is continuing. When universe dissolves, the great time, Mahakala, is waiting to see that the next creation comes up. So, Kali concept is associated with the destructive aspect, as if destruction is beginning of another cycle of construction. It's a process. If you see reverse way, it is constructive. If you see positive way, it is destructive. And then if you see the substratum on which she is standing, Shavarupa Shiva, is unchanging eternal reality. So that has been taken up and being explained here in that song. It's little, if you have a little understanding of general understanding also of the cyclic movement of everything, nature coming and going, we sleep and awaken, universe going to the causal form and manifesting, then everything becomes clear. The individual time, the cosmic time, and the absolute time, Mahakala, Kalosmi, Kshayakrit, is going to end the earth and whole creation, Srishti. So that Kala, time, is the power which is making all this possible, is called Mahakali or Kali. Mahakali term is used with respect to the cosmic level of working. Individual level, at our level we call it Kali. That looks very terrible, very threatening. Who is this terrible woman, dark as the sky at midnight? Who is this woman dancing over the field of battle? Everything is a battle going on. We have to individually fight. Everywhere we see, there is nobody to help you in your path, both living here or transcending and going beyond. You are alone. That's why we use the term not war, but battle. Battle is one-to-one. War is group to group. Like a blue lotus that floats on the crimson sea of blood. Everything is ending. Blood is a life principle. In the ocean, lives are coming and going. Prana Shakti. And it is like just cutting an animal or sacrificing or destroying a human life or anything, how the blood flows out and the body falls off. When the body falls off in wars, you can see whole blood area filled with blood. The destructive part is personified here. Who is she clad alone in the infinite for a garment? Infinite, eternal. Eternity is her ornaments as if eternity, and infinite is her garment she is wearing. She is infinite, eternal being. She is as if she is using one as garment and another as eternal as the ornaments. Rolling her three great eyes in frenzy and savage fury. We are having two eyes. Two eyes. Even if we have one eye, we can see this world. Two eyes we can see the depth. Depth is possible with the two eyes. Otherwise, one eye is sufficient to view this world, but you will get a single, two-dimensional picture of the world. When you open both the eyes, you get three-dimensional picture of the world. And what is the third eye? Third eye is to see the transcendental, experience, perceive the transcendental. With the two eyes, I can perceive this relative world. With the third eye, I can see the transcendental realm. The transcendental realm I can see with the third eye. Third eye is Jnana Chakshu. This is Prakritika Chakshu. And when I acquire the knowledge of the transcendental, I get one more eye that I can see. Mother sees, Mother knows the whole creation and the beyond at all times. So there we see it. Three eyes. Under the weight of her tread means keeping foot, walking, tread, the earth itself is trembling. Shiva, her mighty husband. Shiva is the pure consciousness, Chaitanya and Chit Shakti. Just like you and your power. You can speak, you can talk, you can think, you can walk. All these are your powers. For these powers you see and all that. It is the Chaitanya which stands behind and makes that possible. Is called husband. Husband it is not a gender expression. When we use the term husband and wife in scriptures and elsewhere, one is dependent, one is independent. One is the adhara, one is adheya. One is substratum and the other which is dynamically moving about around. Now, screen of a television, and the movements are Shakti. The screen is considered husband and wife. There the gender doesn't come. The solid vehicles like truck, bus and all called as male. Cars and all are considered as women, female. In two-wheelers also, motorcycle is male and scooty is female. Like that, the gender, it is not gender, it is nature. Nature is provided. Who wields the fearful trident. Everything is trident. Trident is triad. Everywhere you see the triad, past, present and future. Like that, when I am talking or thinking, the thought, the object thought of, and the thinker, meditator, meditation, and meditated upon. Everywhere you see the triad. These triads which are moving about in everywhere, everything has duality and triad. That is called the lies like lifeless corpse beneath her conquering feet. everything is pervaded by her, and that is the substratum on which it stands. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.